Welcome to sparklebritts, where we put misconduct on display, explore police and legal content, protect rights and demand accountability.
Yeah, have you? You're going to be detained under the Terrorism Act, mate, because you're taking photographs of there. What's your name?
Right, just to let you know that I'm doing a documentary on YouTube for the abuse of Section 43 and Section 58 and how police are abusing them powers.
Section 43 and whatever, of what act?
You tell me.
I don't know.
What section are you detaining me under?
Well, the terrorist.
A group of auditors appeared at Wallasey Police Station and began filming police vehicles and activities. Immediately, several officers came out to ask for reasons, constantly changing the accusation, from not allowed to film police vehicles, to suspicious behavior, then escalating to suspicion of terrorism. The cameraman reacted strongly, repeatedly emphasizing the legal right to film in public places and pointing out that the police were abusing their power and not following procedures, such as turning on the camera without notice. The two sides argued about the law, freedom, and the reasonableness of the search, with tense, even sarcastic exchanges. Despite being checked, the cameraman did not back down, while the police were confused, unable to give a valid reason. The end came when the auditors affirmed that they would complain and continue to publicize these abuses of power. Watch the whole clip and please support this auditor by subscribing to his channel. The link is in the description.
Could you just come here a minute, please?
Yes, what's up?
What are you doing taking photographs in the car park for?
Trying to get some pictures of the police cars.
Which police cars?
The one behind you.
Okay, what do you need those for?
I don't need them, I want them.
Why do you want them? Do you want patrols?
That's what I do.
What do you mean?
Why are you getting patrols, you tool? Is she thick or what?
We haven't been rude to you.
Why is you come running after me saying get patrols out the back?
We haven't been rude to you.
Seriously, you don't want to be getting yourself in trouble.
I'm not going to get myself in any trouble.
Right, well keep your distance then.
Right, okay, well I need to know who you are.
No, you don't need to know who I am.
Cars in the
How about none of your business?
It is my business.
No, it's not your business.
It is.
No, it's not. Do you want to be done under Section 26 of the Criminal Justice Act?
Right.
Keep your distance and don't touch me or
I haven't even touched you.
Right, well that's assault.
I haven't even touched you.
Are you detaining me?
I'm not detaining you at the moment.
Right,
I want to
then.
speak to you about what's going on.
If you're not detaining me, bugger off.
Can we ask what your name is, please?
No, you can't. Go on. You're dismissed.
No, I'm not dismissed.
Well, you're not getting anything out of me, so
right.
Jog on. Yeah, guys, drop. Is there a problem with that?
Pardon?
Is there a problem with that?
I've not spoken to you yet, have I?
Well, is there a problem with filming cars? You don't need to speak to me, you should know it's not a problem. Drop this lady some comments, guys. She obviously thinks it's a problem, taking pictures of police cars. Let her know what you think. This is Wallasey Police Station. What's up, guys? What's the problem? Why is everyone out here? Why is everyone out here? Big deal. So what? So what? So what? Eh? So nothing. Right, could I have your collar numbers, please? Starting with you, sir. 2254 8185. Are you recording at the moment, my love?
Yes.
You need to tell me when you're recording. You don't just switch it on and not tell someone. Right? You tell someone if you're recording. You don't just turn it on. Are you recording? Are you recording?
Will you be able to see when you have recording?
Well, not necessarily. I might have poor eyesight, love. Be professional. What's up, everyone? What's the problem? You need to learn the law, me love. And you don't approach people like that. You need to learn the law.
I was perfectly polite with you, sir.
You don't. No, you weren't. Not the way you came up to me.
I just wanted to know what was going on and why you were filming, and I'm asking you a question. That's all I'm doing.
Pretty much none of your business.
I haven't done anything else.
You stay there, secretary.
No, I won't. Are you detaining me?
What's your name?
None of your business. Are you detaining me?
You are going to be detained, mate.
Ah, yeah. Am I right? I've just spoke to the others.
Yeah, have you? You're going to be detained under the Terrorism Act, mate, because you're taking photographs of there. What's your name?
Right. Just to let you know that I'm doing a documentary on YouTube for the abuse of Section 43 and Section 58 and how police are abusing them powers.
Section 43 and whatever, of what act?
You tell me.
I don't know.
What section are you detaining me under?
Well, the Terrorism Act.
Which is section of that? Which section of it?
I'm telling you, it's under the Terrorism
Which
Act.
section are you detaining me under?
Ultimately, mate, you're recording police cars.
That's what I do for my hobby.
Okay, well it's a strange hobby, just hang on this.
No, it's so strange isn't a crime, is it? 3196. What's your collar number, sir?
1390.
And what's your name?
Yeah, I've just got a couple
You only need to put a number.
cars in the back of the police station. I don't know if anyone's seen them already.
Yes, they have. That, mate, will be an unlawful detainment if you're detaining me, and you will learn the hard way you don't do that without evidence. Okay?
Do it under suspicion, mate.
No, you don't. You've got to have reasonable suspicion. Photography alone is not reasonable suspicion. Photography alone, anything I want. Photography alone is not reasonable suspicion. You will get your backsides kicked if you even try and detain me over that.
Can you repeat that, please?
It is not reasonable suspicion. Check your code of conduct. Check the memo of the Chief of Police. We are allowed to do this.
Hey, calm down, we're just double checking. Alright.
Right, why is this guy detaining me?
I told him.
He did it. What section?
Listen to. Let me speak. My name's Craig. I'm one of the duty inspectors at Wallasey Police Station here.
Right.
You're acting suspiciously outside the government building, right? Under the Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, we can search you.
That you need reasonable suspicion. If you look,
why are you filming outside?
Photography alone is not reasonable.
Can I ask you to leave the area, please?
Photography alone is not reasonable suspicion.
You're
Okay.
going to be searched under the Terrorism Act.
If what?
Basically, because you're acting suspicious, I have reasonable grounds to suspect.
Search me and I will sue you. I will sue you, Inspector. What's your collar number?
I will ask you to leave the area.
No, I won't leave the area. Are you recording?
Yeah, I am recording.
You need to tell me when you're recording. You don't turn it on and not tell someone they're recording. No, I am not. If you want to search me, it'll be an unlawful search and I will have you. Yes, it would. You need more. No. You've been in trouble.
You've been at every police
station. Can I just... Yeah.
Right?
Exactly, because I feel like it. Look up Darlington Police and see how they're in court over arresting me over the Terrorism Act.
You're going to be searched.
Right, well, same thing. It's an unlawful search, it's an unlawful detainment. Get that and get everything. What's these clowns? I don't care if you're not. It's illegal what you're doing.
It's not illegal. Under the Terrorism Act, Section 43 of the Terrorism Act, you are being searched.
You need...
Do you understand?
You ain't got reasonable ground. Photography alone isn't reasonable suspicion. You learn it hard for the inspector.
Guys, listen, I'll explain to you simple
You're going
term.
to court, mate.
That's fine.
You're going to court.
What I'll say to you is, you are acting suspiciously outside the police station.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you
The
are.
court will prove I'm not.
You are standing
The
outside
court
the
will
front
prove I'm
gate.
not. I've done it
We're
before.
recording, alright?
So what?
Our terrorism threat
I've
level
got
is high, and I'm not happy with people standing out. It's like you're doing a hostile reconnaissance. I am not happy.
No, it's not.
I am
Hostile
not
reconnaissance is not in broad daylight, you Wally. I need to get personal, is that?
We're doing our job.
No,
You're
you're
doing
not.
what you're
You're doing it wrong. And you're going to find that out. He's going to find it out. He's going to find it out.
I'm more than happy with that.
It won't be. When the bloody head of Merseyside Police...
I'm more than happy. Say again?
His details when we get his as well. Just get
See,
your details, please.
on interceptors, aren't you?
My name's Neil.
Neil.
I'm just going the street.
You're with him, you're going to be searched.
You're with him.
Right.
78.
I do not need your permission, mate. Get used to it. Right, so they're now say as well.
Sam, you got anything on your toes? It's going to hurt me or you? Is the dog all right there? Yeah, do you need to hold the dog?
What's your home address, Neil?
Do you believe that this was a lawful search because we were filming?
Please don't engage with the officer.
Or else what? If I want to talk to her, I'll talk to her. All right, I don't want to speak to you, you're a muppet. Do you think that was a lawful search? Did you know that... Did you... I can ask for their opinion if I want. The public servants, as are you. Right.
You're hanging around outside the police station.
Listen to me.
You go from one to the other.
Yeah?
You're acting suspiciously.
No, it's not.
Sufficient grounds for
No,
me.
it's not. Not for you, it's not. Not if you. The Chief of Police says it is not reasonable grounds for suspicion. I can get it up now on the internet. Do you want me to get it up and show you? I'll get it up and show you. Photography alone is not reasonable grounds for a search under Terrorism Act. You're going to learn that, pal.
He says it's the manner in which you're taking it.
Manner-
Just leaving over a barrier of a secure rear yard of a police station.
Exactly.
So what? I can do that if I want.
We've had people trying to film the code to get into it.
From that information, you possibly obtain personal details of police officers, which then put them and their families at
That is, even if I wanted to, which I'm not, that's not a crime either. So
I'm not
tough.
saying you're going to do it, but it's security risk for us. It's also
I can do that if I want. If I want to take pictures of every personal car coming out, I'll do it. And there's nothing you can do. Do you want to bet? Do you want to bet? Watch me.
Ask you to leave the area.
No, I won't leave the area.
You've been searched now.
Yeah?
Okay.
Jog on. You're dismissed. I'm taking pictures of the police cars. What I do for a hobby.
It's a private property.
Right, I won't go in it. I won't go in it. I can stand here and film. Learn the law, pal. You're already in trouble. I suggest you don't get yourself any further trouble.
I'm not having you filming.
Tough. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm taking some pictures of the marked cars when they come out. Hopefully getting some leaving on emergency calls.
Why don't you just ask us if that?
I don't need to ask you. Do you not understand it? Are your ears painted on or what?
It's called common courtesy.
Common courtesy. Searching me for taking pictures is common courtesy. Jog on.
Well, as I've said to you, and you get this all from it, the manner in which you're taking pictures raises suspicion. You weren't standing there. When I pulled up to the gate, you've been leaning over the car park,
Right.
capturing police vehicles and police staff and police officers' vehicles,
Right.
which for me raises my suspicion that you're probably up to no good and you're going to use that information.
For what? How can I use it?
You could use it
No, you couldn't.
essentially for me or one of my colleagues to come into harm
couldn't.
with their personal vehicles.
Not at all.
and have our own things
You've
damaged.
got the access to the DVLA database, not us.
But we use it for a policing purpose, don't we? We don't just use it.
Right, well, we can't get access to it and find out what cars are registered to who.
I don't know who you know, do I? I don't know
Well,
how you're doing it, do I?
right, so your suspicion, fair enough, you've got that
Fair
suspicion,
enough, you've said it. So
but
fair
it's
enough.
not,
So my
no,
suspicion-
I haven't finished,
fair
have I
enough.
finished? It's not reasonable suspicion.
It's
Suspicion,
perfectly reasonable for me.
okay,
And
well,
I
not,
would imagine-
not in the eyes of the law, it's not, and not in the eyes of the chief of police.
If you were leaning over a car, another building.
somebody connected to terrorism, they could probably got away and know people who could probably obtain personal.
Do you not think if someone wanted to do a terrorist act, they would come, get off the backsides, instead of looking at this on here, get off the backsides, come down and do it themselves and write it down, do it covertly, not leaning over the fence?
That's not you though, is it?
Because obviously someone's not that stupid.
Why is it obvious?
They say, and also I'll tell you another
You're
thing,
answering your own arguments, and it's
No, I'm
brilliant,
not,
the fact that you're
idiot.
putting it on camera, this.
right? Yous have been told in a memo that if you genuinely suspect that someone taking pictures is a terrorist, are you listening? Because I've got a copy of it under the Freedom of Information Act.
Have you got a copy there?
I shall get it up on get it up for you. Right.
We've explained to you where you've been searched. I'm more than happy with the circumstances and the grounds for that.
So you should be.
I asked
Right,
you to
well,
leave the area.
I'm not leaving the area, I don't have to.
Onto this yard, potential for you to be arrested.
Go for
Being
it.
monitored on camera.
I couldn't care less. I'm not doing anything wrong, so I couldn't care less.
All right, thank you very
See you
much.
later, I'm not
I
going.
really appreciate
I'm
it.
not going.
See you
I'm not going. I'm going to stand here and film everyone and everything. See you later.
A tense standoff took place right at the entrance of the house. 2 British transport police officers turned up at the request of Network Rail, who said the homeowner was preventing them from accessing the work area. The situation quickly became heated as the homeowner repeatedly questioned the officers about their presence, asked for an affidavit and showed their badges, but the police admitted they had left their badges at the office. The homeowner insisted that this was a civil dispute, not under the jurisdiction of the police, and accused the police of being biased towards Network Rail, refusing to see proof of ownership of the land and not following video recording procedures. The police cited land maps, but they themselves were unsure of the boundaries and admitted they were not legal experts.
Matthew O'Neill,
Yeah, how are you doing?
there's been a crime committed.
Give me a second, Ian, and I'll be with you in just a moment.
Okay.
How have you not got midge nets on?
Oh, I might have to get one actually. Have you got yours?
I think I've got one in the bag.
Oh yeah, I'm going to get mine.
The one, you're welcome to it. But let me have a look.
Yeah, we've got one. Are you here to arrest us again and abuse Section 38?
Let's hope nothing gets to that stage.
Well, we hope not.
I don't have one. I thought I had one in my bag.
Well, we've got a brand new one if you want to use it. Do you want one?
Only if you've got a spare one here.
Go and, do you want one as well?
No, I'm okay. I'll just stay.
Yeah, you better get yourself one as well, Liz.
I'll be fine.
It's a brand new one, so. Before we start, then I'm recording. Okay.
Yeah, you're recording.
Honest
to everybody. See me just yourself.
Thanks for letting me know.
All right, come through the gate.
Yeah, you can come in.
I'll wait until Elizabeth comes back and we can start a wee chat.
Let's move this up.
Close the gate over for you, then, in case your chickens decide to do a run.
I think she's put them in, to be honest.
It's better weather here than we've had on the way up the road.
It's maybe better tomorrow, I think. Hopefully. So, do you mind if I just? Okay, obviously I know you both because you've been here many times.
Yeah.
But just for the camera,
Yeah.
could you identify yourselves, please?
My name's Matt O'Neill from the British Transport Police Station in Inverness.
And your number?
0951.
And Scott?
Scott Chapman, PC with Inverness, BTP 1557.
Thank you. And could I ask you...
Well, should we wait until Elizabeth comes back so I don't have to repeat? Because she'll want to know...
No, I'm just doing it for the camera. So,
Right, okay.
are you here... is it a declaration or an oath that you take?
We'll wait until Elizabeth gets there.
Okay.
Because otherwise we're just going to have to repeat things and she'll want to know...
I won't ask you. It's just for the camera. By the way, I'm live streaming, okay? Yeah. I'm live streaming. So,
All right.
just I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I'm doing it. It's because there's been so much interest in what's going on here.
Yeah.
Nationwide interest, okay? And also with all the interest at the moment with the two-tier policing, everything going on.
Yeah.
I uploaded some videos, got a lot of interest about what the BTP had to say when they were here last time.
Right.
Because they rejected seeing evidence I had and paperwork.
Right.
And they were meant to be acting impartially.
Yeah.
And a lot of people said they were acting biased. So we've got a lot of good feedback from it. So we're going to keep it all
So it's
open.
on Facebook or something, is it?
Well, it's just social media, yeah, social media.
Brand new, never been used before.
Thank you very much. That's very kind.
There's loads around
Sure,
at the
take
moment.
one sec, but you only
I'm going to try and see if I can deal with them first.
They're unbearable
Can't I
today.
go with
Okay,
them?
so I'm just finishing. They've just identified themselves. Okay, for the camera lids. Yeah, I've explained that I'm live streaming, and so
right, that's better. Right then.
So
yes.
you're here on your declaration.
I'll explain why we're here then. Okay?
No, can you just tell me first, please? Are you here on your declaration? Within you on your oath?
We're here because we've received a complaint that Network Rail have been stopped from accessing the area they need to do their work. So we've received a complaint, which is why we're here.
Okay.
I know, obviously, you're recording. I'm
Yeah.
recording the conversation as well.
Yeah,
And I think
yeah.
Scott's body camera will be
Yeah,
up to as
okay.
well.
So-
In fairness to you, okay, I'll
Yeah.
caution you that you don't have to say anything, but anything you do say may be noted and used in evidence. Okay?
Okay,
with
so
that
are you
said-
going to abuse Section 38 today then? Because there's a lot of, two-tier policing, and there's a lot of focus on the police at the moment.
Yeah.
And we're here peacefully enjoying our land, okay?
our own land.
We're
So
so just so you know,
that's where
and
the
we're no.
Please
Please let us finish, and it's the best way, isn't it? We're no threat, okay? We're here peacefully enjoying our own land, okay? Network Rail have been here today. We've shown them around the land, okay? We've been working with them, okay? We haven't been obstructive at all. I've got it all videoed, okay? Every conversation I've had with them, we're trying to resolve matters. It's a civil matter, okay?
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
do you agree with that?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
Is it your
largely it's-
Is it your jurisdiction to deal with a civil matter? Can you just answer for the
Well,
camera?
whilst it's a civil matter, no, absolutely not. It's
Okay.
not the police's
So why are you-
job
Yeah.
to
why are
get
you
involved in
here
civil
today
matters.
then?
Yeah.
Matt?
So please, you still haven't answered my question. Are you on your oath and your declaration today here?
Well, I'm on duty.
Yeah, but are you
So,
operating?
yeah, so
Yeah.
acting-
So could you, to put you on your oath, could you just please show me in front of the camera your warrant cards? Because that puts you on your oath then. And then, I'm happy to continue. Thanks.
There you go.
Thank you.
I've left mine on the printer at work.
Oh, that's not
I've
good.
left mine on the printer at work.
That's
so
not
unfortunately,
good.
I don't have mine, but I have shown it to you in the past.
That's really bad to do that. That's almost as bad as not displaying your epaulets, Matt. So
you just pointed to my epaulette.
Yeah, I know,
As
but
you said that, you pointed to
yeah,
it.
so for you not to have your warrant card, I am just making a bit of a complaint about that.
That's fine, no,
because
you're
really,
welcome.
I don't have to engage you now because you haven't got a warrant card. Yeah, that's police policy and procedure.
Yeah, no, it was
Okay.
a mistake. Before we came out, the reason it's not with me is because I tried to print out some documents before we came here, so we could explain
Yeah,
our position a bit clearer.
Okay.
And I've put my warrant card on the printout and I've left it there. So
Right.
I apologise for that.
Okay.
Can I just
Yeah.
while we're just 'cause
Email.
it's best just to get things in context
Yeah,
first,
yeah.
and then
Yeah.
we can have
And we'll let you speak then. We'll all have our turn speaking.
then
Yeah.
we'll all
Yeah.
we can have a reasonable conversation. So, as you're aware, BTP are fully aware of an ongoing civil dispute between us and Network Rail concerning the ownership of land at ALTNABREAC. Okay, BTP are fully aware of that civil dispute.
Yeah.
Just for the record, we're aware that BTP are also aware that there was an ongoing civil dispute with the previous occupants with Network Rail as well. So it's not something that's just come out of nowhere. It's been a long-standing dispute between the occupants of Station House and Network Rail concerning land ownership, which is a civil matter. It's not a police matter. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
Last year, we had an email from a colleague of yours, Gerard McKenna, who's based at Inverness BTP, to engage us. And he wrote, I'm not going to read the full email out, but he said at the bottom, and I'll just read it just because it's on record.
Yeah.
This is sent to me on the 14th of March 2023 by PC Gerard McKenna of BTP Police.
And he's I believe 9132 is his number, I think.
Okay.
He's been here so many times I remember it.
So I'm quoting from his email. This is purely to establish some contact and discuss the matters in a friendly way so I can understand both parties' issues and concerns. You may be able to appreciate we are a police force and therefore have to remain impartial regardless of us working closely with Network Rail and the train operating companies. It's vital we read here information from all parties involved in matters which may cause concern, tension. So I just wanted to make that clear that you're a police force and one of your main duties is to act impartially in any situation that you engage with. Are you going to act impartially today?
Yeah.
Yes.
As I always do and always have.
Well, we would have to agree to disagree with that.
Yeah, because last time when BTP were here, we have it recorded, they rejected that we were going to show them our evidence, which was government, from a government website showing our ownership of this land. They said it's just a piece of paper. They rejected the evidence, and we said to them, well, what has Network Rail done to prove they own the land? They said they don't have to do anything. So that is biased. And also they said to us they entered the land using a Reformation Act, and also they said other things that we had on video that are completely wrong. They also told us that they didn't have to tell us and advise us when they were recording us on the cameras, which, as you probably know, is not in line with police procedure and policy, because those cameras are not covert, they're over, aren't they? And at the first chance you're meant to make us aware, you know.
Yeah, so we do. I just have to say, Matt, I know
there was a few things.
You made a statement there claiming that you've been impartial. We do reject that. We believe that BTP have acted biasly towards us, and they have been representing Network Rail's interests at the detriment of our legal rights.
So we are in, I'm not sure if you're aware, we are actually in an official civil legal dispute, with the legal team of Network Rail, and we are dealing with it. We have taken advice of a sheriff. So if you were coming here today to tell us that he was wrong or to act in
you're not
as a
going to be able to
sheriff,
find out why we're hearing it unless you let us speak.
Okay.
Well, you've said Network Rail have made a complaint that we're
preventing them from coming on the land.
So the fact that the land dispute, as you correctly point out, is a civil matter.
Yeah.
However, the documents that we have access through the Land Registry of Scotland show that this access here is not owned by you, and we've got photographs of the. Have you got your phone on you?
No, I've got it.
I've got it. In fact, it's on my phone.
Yeah.
I'll just grab my phone. I'll show you the pictures I took before I left the office.
Goodness.
Are you coping with these midgets?
Do you want to know?
Yeah, no, I'm all right.
I can try and find another net. I'm actually struggling a little bit as well.
I'll start looking like Kevin's monster. Oh, damn it. It's more just the ones that I got on my nose.
They're bloody horrible. We did have another. We had a load of them, so weren't we?
Yeah.
They were gone. They're absolutely, at the moment, they're absolutely gone. They're meant to be dying down at the moment.
I think they've decided to be late boners this time.
So the reason I've got photos of the screen is because I suspected we wouldn't have a signal here.
So what is this? What is the title number
this
of it?
This is from the Land Registry of Scotland. So this is the most current documents that we've had access to. So if we pan, the most far out one is.
Oh, that's our title.
Yes, so this shows obviously the level
Our
crossing
title.
down here, and then this area in red is what the Land Registry of Scotland shows as being your property.
Yeah.
So it shows here, from what I can see, there's an access coming up to the side of your property.
No, you need to. Hang on,
Look,
I've got the picture here that we can look at. Okay, it's printed out.
So, firstly, just before we go into, obviously, it's important that we exchange.
Yeah, I'm going to show you the picture of
just
it
make a
that
point
we've
that's
got
really
here.
important. We're exchanging information
Yeah.
because we're cooperating.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay, and we're not.
This is what the
finish the
sheriff
point.
is
It's really
saying.
important. We're not hiding anything.
No.
But just one thing to get really clear legally: are you a sheriff, Matt?
Yeah.
Are you a solicitor?
No.
Do you specialise in property
Okay.
law?
No.
Right, so it's not your job or
To
within
say-
your jurisdiction to adjudicate on
Who owns this
to
this
adjudicate-
driveway?
Hang on, let me finish.
Are you here today to decide who owns our driveway?
That's
Can
not
I ask
your
you a
job.
question? Is that your job?
no, that's not
Okay.
my job.
Come to the front of the car. We lean on the car because I can.
Thank you for watching. Police using vague justifications to stop, question, or detain people without cause is a growing concern. Simply being in public is not a crime, and officers cannot demand compliance without legal justification. Whether it's intimidation tactics, unlawful demands for ID, or escalating situations without cause, standing your ground and recording every interaction is key to holding them accountable. Always ask questions, challenge unlawful orders, and never let your rights be ignored. Subscribe for more UK police accountability videos, real encounters, and important lessons on knowing your rights. Stay informed, stay empowered, and never stop filming.